Hey, welcome to Neighborhood Picks. Like and subscribe. Man, we had some wild card weekend. Five favorites won, and one dog, the 49ers, and it was just a weird weekend. I didn't have a good feel for anything. I mean, I did, but I didn't. Trying to find value bets. I was all messed up, to tell you the truth. My buddies all had the Niners. I picked the stupid pool, my own pool. I had the Cowboys, so I didn't want to pick against the Niners for that reason, and everything went haywire. But who cares about that shit? Last weekend to me felt like a regular season week. Like you never know what's going on. Let's get to the fucking best teams already. Like right now, we got four games, the eight best teams. We got the four best teams from two conferences. The first game on Saturday, this Saturday, we got the young Cincinnati Bengals who got to the playoffs and won against the number one seed Tennessee Titans. Now, this game is all going to be on one player. Is Derrick Henry playing? I think Derrick Henry's playing. And if Derrick Henry plays, are they just going to lean on him and rely on him all game? Is Foreman going to get some of the carries? He runs hard. Like, how healthy is Henry? Like, this guy's a beast. I never saw anybody come back like that from a broken foot. It wasn't that long ago. So I'm looking now, I'm checking stats. That's gonna be tough. Bengals now, Joe, like the Bengals are everybody's darling team. I love the Bengals. I just ordered my T. Higgins jersey. Check this out about the Bengals. They have, if you see, I wish I knew every single lineman and the exact defenses. Because if you look at the Bengals' top five skilled position players, Burrow, would you take him over Tannehill? I would. Mixon over Henry, no, but Mixon's good. Chase and Higgins and Brown and Julio. Give me Chase and Higgins right now, but Brown is a beast. Tight end, you got Uzoma, who's catching balls. Now, last week, Mixon was Burrow was 24 for 34. Chase had 9 catches. Uzoma had 6. What I notice about the Bengals is they're such a good team. T. Higgins and Chase are so good. I noticed that when one of them goes bonkers, the next week when the other defense focuses on that guy, the other guy has a big one, like grand slammer. T. Higgins had 1 catch for 10 yards in a Bengals win. What does that tell me? That tells me that this week, I could see Jamar Chase clearing people out and Higgins catching some fucking bombers. It's going to be 36 in Nashville. Crisp, nice air. I don't think there'll be a problem passing. The Bengals are a 3.5-point underdog, plus 152 on the money line. Titans, we know who they are. The Titans have that smash mouth identity. Tannehill's better than they give him credit for. Henry's a beast. They're tough on the line. They run smash mouth. A.J. Brown is the biggest receiver I've ever seen other than DK Metcalf. But it's going to be a tough game, man. I know the Titans are the number 1 seed. And if you check this channel, if you ever go back to my beginning videos on this channel, if you want to ever see more content, I predicted from the beginning of the season all the odds for teams to go to the Super Bowl. And I was offended that Green Bay and Tennessee were ranked so high actually. Tennessee, $100 paid $1,200 for them to win the Super Bowl. They're the number 1 seed right now. I have it in my drawer. And Green Bay was like $100 to pay like $1,400 or $1,600. And I was shocked why the reigning MVP back. They had them way down the list. There was 10 or 11 teams before Green Bay, and there was like 10 or 11 teams before the Titans. So I took the Titans to win the Super Bowl. So my real Super Bowl pick is alive. However, I like the Bengals. I'm rooting for the Bengals. Let's say that. I don't know if I'm betting this game right away. I don't like to slam like an idea, an opinion on you unless I really like it. I stunk last week. Like, I don't just brag when I call a great one or post them. I wasn't good last week. It felt like a regular season game to me, week. this feels more like the playoffs. So I want to watch this Bengals Titans game first. Now the Titans are a slight favorite. Can I see Joe Burrows going nuclear, throwing for 400 yards? Yes. Yes. So now we're going to see good football games. Bengals, Titans. Later on that night, Niners, Packers. We'll get to that game in the next video. In another video, Rams, Bucks. Oh, we got a lot to say on that. And then the fourth video, Bills, Chiefs. You can't. Now we got 4 good football games. The shakiest one, where you don't really know anything, is the first one, Bengals, Titans. Joe Burrows. It's going to come down to two guys. Henry, how rough, rugged, and healthy is he? And is Joe Burrow that ready, that calm, that cool, that slick, that clutch to lead them to a victory? Because if they're going to beat Tennessee, there's going to be ups and downs. They got to take care of the ball. Joe Mixon's got to do a little better. Last week, he had 17 carries for 48 yards only in a win. If you were to tell me before the Bengals game that Mixon would have 17 carries for 48 yards and T. Higgins would only catch 1 ball, I would say Bengals lose. So that you could look at that as a glass half full or glass half empty, because it shows you they weren't on all cylinders and they won. I'm leaning towards the Bengals in an upset. I would love to see the Bengals versus the Chiefs or Bills to go to the Super Bowl. That's fun for me. That's what I'm rooting for. So, but I got the ticket and stuff, but I don't pay too much attention to that because you can't. I don't let my heart go too much into the bets because then you get yourself sick. So if Titans or Packers win the Super Bowl, great. But I'm leaning towards the Bengals as far as my bets this week because I got insurance. I got the Titans already from August. So I kind of like maybe the Bengals money line, throw them with something later. But yeah, that's what I like so far. Give me Joe Burrows, Mixon, Chase, Higgins, the tight end, Uzoma, caught 6 balls. Joe Burrows, 244, 2 touchdowns. I don't know how the Titans are going to look. That's the unknown. So for the first game on Saturday, give me the underdog. Give me the Bengals. Give me my Bengals. I'll be rocking my T. Higgins jersey.